What is it that you like about this group?
Their resiliency. We really struggled early on. We lost 2 players for the year who were projected starters for us, and our guys never gave up. Even when we were struggling early in the season and mid-season, they came and worked every single day and gave me everything they could. And we talked about it as a coaching staff, almost in disbelief, like, can you believe how hard these guys are working when things aren't even going our way right now? And they just believed in their effort, and it worked out for them.
As a coach, how do you have to approach this week? Obviously, everyone's so excited now, but...
Yeah, you know what? I want them to enjoy it. Last night, today, tomorrow, we'll slowly start to get back. Thursday, we'll be back working our butts off, getting ready for what we're going to play.
Did you realize it only happened twice before in MAAC history that both the women's and men's teams both made it? I mean, what a great accomplishment that is.
It's really neat. I mean, when they won it, we were hoping that we'd be fortunate enough to win too, and that we'd have a great celebration for the school.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Coach, congratulations. A great accomplishment last night. Just what were you telling the team in the second half to keep them focused, to keep them just playing aggressive Iona basketball?
It's really about playing one possession at a time and not looking forward. Like, don't look to the end of the game. Don't worry about the score. Let's just worry about the next possession and just keep our focus.
And AJ really had a terrific shot in the last couple of minutes, that fall-away jumper.
That was some turnaround shot that he made. It's a shot we've seen him make here in practice a lot, but to make it on a stage like that was tremendous.
And Deshani Mush had a great game, making shots, driving down the lane for you.
His drive in the N1 late in the game was a big key, and he hit a big 3 on the right corner not long before that as well.
Can you just talk about how you felt when you guys won?
To be honest with you, I was waiting for the buzzer to go off still. I didn't really hear it, and I thought maybe there was going to be a call on the play where AJ stripped the guy, and then when we realized the game was over, we were just so excited and happy for the players, because some of these guys would never tasted that in their life and have worked so hard for it, and especially AJ and Isaiah and Aaron Roundtree and Ibn Muhammad, all seniors who are going to be leaving us. It's a great way for them to go out and build lasting friendships and memories.
Sam, 6 years here, 3 times in the tournament. Compare this team to the other 2 that got into the tournament.
I think they're the grittiest of the teams, and not the most talented of the teams, but definitely the grittiest and the most together, and they're playing defense at a level better than any of those teams have, so I really like that about them.
How'd that come about?
I think like losing 2 offensive players like we did and trying to, players still think they could win that way. And when we struggled and gave up like 100 points in 2 out of 3 games, I believe it was, we just went back to basics and said, guys, I've been trying to tell you, we're going to win with defense this year, and it's going to be up to you to start working on it. And we kicked their tail a little bit in practice, working on that area more, and they just bought in. They took so much pride in that. I really think it brought the whole group together because it unified who they were.
And history this season with Monmouth, maybe even going back further, that made it a little sweeter?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be politically correct and say it's great to beat anybody.
I got you. Okay, and now what's going forward now? You've done this twice before to go in the tournament. What have you learned in terms of scheduling and getting a team ready, in terms of rest and practice?
Yeah, I think we have to get our rest in, but then I think we have to get back to business a little bit quicker. Sometimes guys have a hard time coming down from the cloud they're on right now, so we want them to enjoy all day today. Tomorrow we'll start, but by Thursday we want our complete focus back, and we'll be working really hard from then on.
And Sunday afternoon, where's everyone going to be watching?
I think Iona's working on something right now for that, so they haven't told us yet what we're going to have going on, but we'll have something going on here.
All right, great. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Coach, you talked a bit about defense this year. That's been a change for you. You've been really had a strong offensive philosophy. What was the change that you tried to work on defense this year?
Again, we lost 2 scorers with double-digit scorers, and then AJ got hurt for 5 games, and a couple other guys were missing. So we knew that we weren't going to be as productive offensively with those guys gone. And we've been trying to sell our guys on being able to play on both ends of the ball, for a while. And this team was really built for it. Aaron Roundtree's addition really helped in that area because he comes with that defensive mentality, which we haven't had in the post probably since I've been here. And I think he's really a big key for that. And I think that's how you can win some games when you mix good defense with good offense.
And Jordan Washington really had a strong game last night. He struggled at some points during the season, but he's really played well the last 5 or 6 games.
Well, especially last night. The 2 games before, they didn't get many minutes because of foul trouble. And you know what? Last night he just kept his focus and worked really hard and told us that he was going to help us win the championship. And in his mind, we were going to do it. So he was a great leader on and off the court last night.
How important was the senior leadership? You had a very strong senior class. It really seemed to show itself in the second half yesterday.
Yeah, it's everything, to be honest with you. When AJ can get those guys in the huddle and he can talk to them as a player and out there about what's going on the floor and demand certain things out of them, they take it better than when it's a coach constantly getting on them. And again, we don't see what's going on. We don't feel the physicality. We can only look and appreciate the game as a coach or someone on the sideline. As a player, you do have a different feel, and AJ was expressing that to them, what needed to be done to win, and they followed up on it. And I do have to say, I got to love AJ late in the game. He goes, just give me the ball and we're going to win, coach. So that was pretty simple for me then.
That was a shot for the ages. How does this feel in your career? You've been coaching basketball a long time. How does it feel? How satisfying is a win like this and going to the NCAA tournament again?
It's great. I'll tell you what, anytime you win a championship, it's one of the best feelings as a coach you can have, because you know your team is going to have something special and be a part of something special. They're going to get to hang a banner, and every time they walk in this Iona gym, they can look up there in pride and talk about their team and what they were able to accomplish.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.